Well, here it is, September already, and well, we're looking at fall. It was a short summer, at least it felt that way. It was really hot and humid, didn't get a lot done. But I'm standing here and I'm kind of panicking. And you probably feel the same way. You get to the point where fall's right in your face, winter is coming, and you're screwing around. You're trying to get things done before it gets too cold. In my case, finishing up projects. In my case, I'm trying to sell as much as I can. Um, I don't know. I hope I'm going to survive this winter financially. And there's things that, have to be done that I really don't want to do. For instance, here I'm sitting here with my beautiful tractor in the background. I love this thing. I use it for a little bit of everything, moving dirt. It'll knock down, small trees, scrub trees. I like it. I use it for a lot of different things. But I'm going to have to sell it to make it through the winter. Uh, you know, it's going to be a sad moment for me. I love this thing, and I might even get a little weepy when I see this tractor go down the road. But it'll bring in a good amount of money. And if you haven't watched my other videos, we are selling our property, which includes a business, our home, outbuildings. I think you can see I've got a big outbuilding, a couple outbuildings in the background. It's a nice property, 6 acres. So I was hoping to sell that this summer, but the housing market is kind of crap. It's slow, and going into winter it even gets slower, and we have a complicated property, so it's not going to be an easy sell. You're going to have to find somebody, or we're going to have to find somebody that wants a business and a home, and 6 acres. With someone with money and a little vision, I mean, it's a perfect property, and we think it's priced pretty well. But we didn't sell it this summer, and I think we're going to have to ride out the winter here, and that scares me. I only have so much money that I put back. I'm broke and retired, and I can't find a job. So I'm in a tough situation, and this video is not about. It's not a woe is me video. And today I want to talk to you the fix for these problems, and I've used most of my life, at least my adult life, is tenacity. And if you don't know what tenacious means, being tenacious, it means not giving up, powering through problems, not taking no for an answer. You bypass the problems. You just keep pushing and fighting for, the end result that you want. And that basically is tenacity. And I've always been that way. I've used failures in my life to push me even further into a better situation. So people, if you're watching this and you feel like a failure, maybe you lost your job, whatever, don't let that stop you. Be tenacious and push through it. That is my advice for you today. In my 58 years of being on this planet, that has gotten me through a lot. And it will. I've been downsizing. I find ways to make the money to pay our bills, and I will keep doing that. And I know eventually this property will sell. It's a beautiful property. We just have to find the right buyer, and I'm going to keep plugging away at it. And if me selling this tractor will get us through the winter, I will do that. I have to justify everything in my mind before I do it. And the way I look at it is, when we do sell this property and get another property, we're downsizing. We're going to get a smaller place, less property. I don't need 6 acres. I can't take care of 6 acres. This thing just explodes in vegetation, and I can't keep up with it anymore. So I won't need a tractor. I don't need to move dirt. I don't need to knock brush trees down and things like that. In the spring, I've got a nice side-by-side that I got years ago. I love it. It has a plow on the front, and I can plow the drive. So I'm going to keep that this winter, but I'm going to sell that in the spring. There's just things you have to let go of or do to get through and solve the problem that you're, faced with at the time. And it's just kind of a norm for me. I'm used to doing that. But for some of you, it's hard to let go of things, and it's hard to make tough decisions. But step back and look at your situation and figure out a way to get past that and make it better on the other side. Probably end up selling my wife's vehicle also. We don't need two vehicles. With her medical issues, she has a hard time driving longer distance anyways. So we'll sell that also. There's always a way of doing things. I grew up, my parents always told me if there's a will, there's a way. So this video I'm shooting today is basically just about how you look at things. And if you're new to the channel, hi, my name is Tim, and I put out a video twice a week, Monday and Fridays. And all the videos I do are about improving your life, working through problems, whether it's health related, financial related. I'm just trying to share my experience, my life experience with you. And I don't know everything. I'm learning as I go, but at least I can give you some answers to the problems I've had to face. I thank you for watching this video, and I hope you subscribe, like and subscribe. And you can watch for other videos that come out, hit that notification bell. Until the next video, thank you.